You ever seen something and go, does this 118? Curiosity is always going to kill the cat, or it's going to kill my budget. Let me put it this way. I probably should like back off, especially now that everybody's getting ready for the summer and they're trying to make money, and I need to probably start wasting my money on their stuff. Hey, let me tell you what right now, my 118 friends, if you have any of those little sectar figures that are like the same as the 118 scale and you sell them, you better make sure I'm the first one that gets to know about that. I am so ticked off. And I'm not ticked off at him for it. I'm just ticked off because I totally forgot. He said what time he was going to start the sale and everything, and I missed it. I'm so mad at myself because I could have gotten there and gotten those sectar figures. I loved sectar when I was a kid. I only had one figure, but I thought it was so cool. It was Dargon. It was like 8 inches tall. It was the Dargon with the night flyer. And he had some sectars in it's like the perfect scale, the 118 scale. I was like, oh, I would kill to get those. I can't afford them like wholesale or resale. Wholesale I could if it. But used, I don't care if my toys are used as long as you don't spin them or do weird things with them. As long as they don't smell funky. All right, so he has actually an extra. The reason I actually I was going to pick it first green because that's my favorite color. He looks stupid just look in the face. Blue looks like kind of, well, I can see better now with these glasses on. The glasses I had in the store, I could not tell what the heck he looked like. I say he looks like a bionicle mask. The red, I hate tripedal. I hate tripedal. It's not, it just drives me crazy. Like on Star Trek, the tripedal aliens. And then this one had 4 arms. I was like, ooh, he's like Antron. So orange was not my favorite. Red was my least favorite. It still is. Orange was not my favorite because I don't like orange. I hate the color. But when I saw he had 4 arms, I was like, oh, you just became my favorite of this set. All right, so let's get these off of these carts. And then we're gonna compare them to our favorite scale. These look like a lot of fun. I like simple things like this. Like I have these little clickety-clack things. I think they're called click-clacks. They're simple figures that don't really do anything. It's just, they're just fun to play with. They're fun to click. I guess you can say like a fidget spinner for annoying kids that play with them. All right, so we got a lot of things I'm trying to pull out of here. Okay, so we've got all this stuff on this one side. Okay, coming out of the package, we got a runner. We got some extra pieces that keep on falling, and I'm trying to figure out why is it doing that. I don't have any instructions. Am I supposed to get some kind of instructions? I mean, there's this thing right here, but it just says this is a click separator. And I don't really, it didn't come with this little thing, which I'm completely fine with. I thought it came with a little tripod, but there's no instruction booklet. So I guess I have to figure out how to do it. It's got a clip hand, a suction cup hand, and a click separator according to this. So I'm not sure how to create the third. On the picture here, it's clear that he's got the neck and he's got this. So these arms should go on the side of his side. Oh, you know what? Let's look at this. It's probably something right here. Oh, it's right here. This thing. So let's get this thing separated. He's got these extra pieces here, which I don't know. Again, there's no instructions with this. He's got spears. Not Britney Spears. That would be horrible. She's not that innocent, guys. Seriously. All right. And then we got, it looks like a crossbow kind of thing. All right. I'm just looking at the picture, which is extremely too small for my old eyes. Let's first look at just the figure alone. He's got a big pumpkin head. Click, 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 click. He's got an ab crunch, of course. The thing that I was afraid of is I was like, his arms, I don't want him in that position, but I found out just from the open marketing design, you could put him forward like that, which is completely fine, and his fist move. So you can put him in the right position, because I hate that right there. That drives me crazy when our figures can't be moved. Like some Transformers were like that, like Mania King, I think. He had monkey curl articulation. So we got big old huge feet. We got knees that bend over 90 degrees. I mean, you can pretty much tell what his articulation's like. Let's put him beside of this. Let's just measure him, and then let's put him beside other things. So his size is almost 4 inches. So yes, he does the 1/18 scale perfectly, unless you want him to be a giant robot. And he's 10 centimeters. Side of Aquaman. So the proportions are a little bit more like he's got a bigger head, a smaller torso. The legs, they don't look out of proportion now anymore. So with Aquaman, you can tell that even though they're about the same height, his head's making up a lot more proportionally than the other ones. Beside not G.I. Joe, you put him straight again. He's taller than not G.I. Joe. Looks like it. Well, yeah, okay. His hips are about the same place, and his shoulders are slightly higher than not G.I. Joe. Beside Fortnite Kitty, yeah, he looks like he fits in fine with these. He looks way more cartoony than these. And of course, with the best figures in the universe, Micro Man. I mean, obviously, I've Micronauts is my original thing. But when these came out, I was just so excited. I was so excited to get Micro Man again. All right, now I'm gonna have to figure this out. So help me out when I'm doing this, because I have absolutely no clue. They don't seem to want you to know. They just want you to guess on your own here. Since I think that putting this down would hinder this joint movement, I think you're supposed to put it up, I guess. There, because it doesn't seem to do anything. And that head, I wonder if you could pop the head off and put a different head on him. The head is just weird. All right, he evidently has a helmet. Oh, here it is. So that's a little less weird looking. He just looks like an emoji or something. All right, so his, okay, so it puts the arms farther back, which I guess is fine. I mean, I guess that makes sense. All right, I'm really kind of clueless of where to start with the arms, because I don't see an extra set of hands. I just see suction cups right here. And I suppose that's what they want us to do, is use suction cups for hands. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't have any idea. I'm like, there's no instructions for this part. I'm going to assume that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but yeah, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. All right. Okay, I guess I just put another joint on there. Let me turn it this way, so at least it'll be a little bit better. And this is the thing that's like a separation piece, like you separate things with it, I guess. Okay, well, there's this. It's not really a hand or anything. And then I don't know what to do with the suction cup parts. Is that like, if I wanted to have suction, he has suction cups on his feet already, so I guess in case you want to have suction cup hands, I don't know. And then I'm guessing it looks like this goes with this, so he doesn't really so much have arms as he just has extra mandibles with shields built in, I guess. So kind of like Dr. Octopus has an extra set of things. So he's not really my favorite as much as he was, but these are actually pretty cool. Again, I got this, I don't know if I said this originally, but $5 at Five Below. So you can get all four of them if you really like the tripod, for instance. I don't like tripods. I'm sorry if you're a tripod, I just don't like tripods. And I know you're thinking, wasn't R2-D2 a tripod? Yeah, most of the time, no. Because even then, all three legs are not the same size, and that tripod clearly has all three legs the same size. So he's more of a 2.5 legs. Technically, are they even legs? I mean, they're like little roller extensions. I think I can't get this one piece to come on here. Hold on, let me get behind here. I'm afraid I'm going to smack the camera with the thing. Okay, I think the reason is I can tell now that I forgot an important part. This part. I'm about to say there's it's not going on there because it won't go on there. I forgot a very important part. That's why. Now it should go on there. Yeah, bloody. Oh, I just realized that actually is a cuss word in England. I guess. I don't know. I don't mean to offend any English people. Alright. English. We're never going to go to England anyway. Okay, so there we go. We got... So those aren't really hands. So it's not like he has an extra set of hands. He just has little shields. And then, of course, he has weapons for his hands. It's kind of a letdown that those aren't extra hands. I mean, I guess if you buy... I'm also looking at how would that work, because this is the shoulder is if you're going to talk about like Lego pieces, this is a stud closer to this, and it's reversed. So even then, if I wanted to rip his arm off and put it down here, it wouldn't work. Just from the direction that you got it going. So he's got his little weapons here. Overall, I mean, it's cool. It's worth $5, I think. Do I want an army of these? Nah, I do want to go back and get the blue one and the green one. I may eventually get the stupid one right here. Maybe I'll get, okay, with the red one, I wonder, Zimi actually got the red one. Can you get 2 of them and make him into a 6-legged thing? Because I can go for that. That's okay. Just 3 legs, it just drives me crazy because I mean, it's not natural. It's not supposed to happen. And what are these for? Is this so he can have suction cup hands? I don't know. Like, again, there's no instructions here. I guess some people are supposed to be watching this on the YouTubes or something. So here he is, and here he is fighting with Lynx. Or he's fighting Aquaman. He looks like he's kind of like a magma person. I didn't like orange, but I was like, well, he's kind of like a molten magma guy. Overall, he's pretty cool. Here he is from the back. I just wish that this jointed this way, and I wish he had hands there instead, but I mean, it's a cool concept. So anybody else have any of these? And if you're a 1/18 scale collector, again, these fit in. They do have goofy looking heads, but I'm sure somebody out there has figured out how to pop this head off and put a different head on it. It should be that difficult. Whoa, Meanie. I'm sorry. Meanie just ran off one of my golden cats. I can't tell which one because I just saw his back sideways running under the car. Oh, you know, this whole link comes out right here. But I'm sure that somebody's figured out a way to take that head off. It wouldn't be that hard if I heated it up and I could pop it off and then put maybe like a... Sometimes you get figures that are this scale and they come with extra heads. Like I know for a fact I have a Fortnite figure that has an extra head, but I don't know if it's compatible, but I can always find out. And then some of not Transformers, some of the Power Ranger figures I got, they have extra heads. So if the head bothers you, if you're a 1/18 scale collection, yeah, but it looks cartoony, it's I understand. I completely understand that concept. I would definitely pop his head and put a new one on if that bothers you. And because it does kind of bother me because it's an emoji figure basically. So yeah, you know, you take it with the good, we take it with the bad. You take them both and there you have the facts of life. All right, well, let me know again if you're an 18 scale collector and I'm like with me, you know all about what I collect. Tell me if this is something you got or you think you've been pondering about it and now you're like, oh well, hey, it does work. Because they do with the big head make them look like they're smaller, but there we go, they're right in scale and even the proportions are right. So I mean, you know, the hips are at the same place, the shoulders are pretty much at the same place. It's just the head is, if you didn't have the head on there, there we go. It actually looks like a head right there. It looks like little eyes right there. So that looks a little bit more serious. So if that bothers you, you know, fix it. I mean, I'm thinking about it myself. Well, y'all have a great day. And again, keep 1/18 scaling everything. Find out what out there works for 1/18 scale and report back to us.